Started Untap Health in 2021 alongside my co-founder, Jay Bullen. Untap Health is providing a new way of monitoring for health in the built environment. So we put a sensor in a building, and that tells you how many of a certain biomarker are in that environment, as either low, medium, or high. And we're starting with COVID, norovirus, and flu. And so we say you have a low risk, medium risk, or high risk of that in the environment. And we're moving on to other viruses and bacteria in the next 12 months. When we go to the bathroom, we excrete information about ourselves. And that tells you if someone is poorly or healthy. So if you have COVID-19, you will excrete something that indicates you have COVID-19. And that is the same for lots and lots of illnesses. And you don't excrete those when you're already symptomatic, actually right from the beginning of when you're sick. So it tells people not just that people are symptomatic in the building, but before they're symptomatic, before people catch it, before transmission occurs for contagious illnesses in that building. We're starting with the built environment, we're starting with care homes, we're starting with offices, and we're starting with other discrete buildings. And the reason for this is it adds direct value to those people, and that was our core mission. However, this data, when aggregated from lots of different sites, anonymized obviously and pulled together, and be used to give essentially a map of the health of a city, a map of health of the country, and that data can guide health decisions. So say, imagine you have one city has a very low norovirus, whereas another city close by has very high. You can warn the hospitals in the lower area. You can provide antivirals and resources to the area with a higher level. And it's just intelligent resource allocation, intelligent procurement. It's obvious once you start thinking about it. Untap Health is a team of amazing engineers, amazing scientists, and we've all come from different walks of life, medicine, sewage, to make this product. It's really multidisciplinary. However, most of us are engineers. So we had, to be very frank, at the very beginning, a very limited customer waitlist because we were so focused on the technology. And growing, our waitlist is now at 50 to 100, it's growing every day. And we have customers wanting to use our technology and waiting. That feels amazing. That's been due to the Pi Labs program by teaching us how to actually scale. So we've hired a person in operations who's enabled us to do that, give us more capacity, and B, really pushed us to do it more than anything else, pushed us to the outreach, held us accountable for doing the outreach, and helped us in doing it as well. There were two things we wanted to get out of Demo Day. The first thing is every startup is looking for investment. We aren't currently fundraising, we will be next year. So it was really good to meet some of the investors we've spoken to over the past 6 months. But the most important part from us for Demo Day was speaking to building owners and speaking to them and hearing them actually say to us they can imagine it being regulated to the industry in every building. And some of them would be fantastic to join our waitlist and as potential future customers. Sewage surveillance at the moment is established for viruses, for bacteria surveillance. The future of it is in detecting other biomarkers, which is in the very early stages. It's currently being researched at universities and in labs. So right now we're doing COVID, flu, and norovirus detection in the built environment. But one day we want to be doing bowel cancer, bladder cancer, and you can even detect breast cancer now, they think, in sewage. Imagine you have one in your office and it triggers an alert, and then the building gets diagnostic kits sent for breast cancer, bowel cancer, to detect it in the early stages. One day, we want to drive that data-driven screening. We want that to be the future where people look after their health better because they have that information to screen.